Boom, welcome to another Crack Sessions interview.
Hello.
And today I'm going to be interviewing two fabulous and amazing talent that you need to go and watch their theatre show because they're shutting down shows and they're going to make it big this year. I'm telling you, they're great actors and they've inspired me to even push me with my own acting. And they go by the name of
We are the Devil Wears Dada.
Devil Wears Dada together. So, what got you to wanting to make theatre?
Wow.
Ooh, what's your origin? I don't think I've ever even asked you your origin story. What got you into it?
My dad loves theatre and he's always, ever since I was tiny, took me to all different theatre shows. So I feel like I just grew up with it and it just felt natural for me to go into theatre. It's all, and then when you get on stage, it's another feeling. And I think just
School
that.
play.
I did lots of school. I did what was it? The Dracula Spectacular.
So I did school play. It was really funny. And then didn't stop.
Did you two face any challenges while going into theatre? What was your biggest fear, or what was the one challenge you faced?
I think the biggest challenge for me is that I'm a very anxious person, and I really struggle. I think I went for a couple of years, kind of in my teens, where I just couldn't get on stage. I was too nervous. So I think just overcoming that and that insecurity and anxiety, and just putting yourself out there and doing it, that was definitely my biggest challenge.
I think the biggest challenge is almost now when you leave.
That's true.
You actually comes to trying to make any money out of it, or try and make get by. That's the tough thing, Like today at the festival, I was working a call centre job because I can't really afford to not work, So it's quite hard balancing trying to do this and live as well.
Do you believe in collaboration? 'Cause obviously you two are a collab. So do you think collaboration is important in theatre, or do you think the right collaboration is important?
Oh, I absolutely think collaboration is important. I think that the more minds on a project, the better it can be. I think I would struggle a bit to do it all on my own. You need outside eyes, don't you?
Absolutely, and even people who sort of make solo shows and stuff. There's always other people involved. You know what I mean? I feel like so hard, especially performance. I don't know what it is, because I guess you could write a novel by yourself, but you couldn't make theatre shows.
I think as well, even if you look at us, our styles are so different, but they seem to just work quite well together. It's experimenting and working with different people and seeing what works and what doesn't.
So what is your goals from now to the end of the year? Where do you want to be from now to the end of the year?
God, we haven't even chatted about this yet. This was actually almost a bit of a surprise, this festival, because I just sort of sent off the application on a bit of a whim.
Tell me.
I didn't tell Meg. I just saw that the deadline was, because the day of the deadline, we had the show recorded, so I just sent it off, and now we're here. It's almost given us a bit of another wind for this show, and we want to do more. But maybe we're thinking rural touring.
Touring,
but especially in small, rather than touring theatres, touring community centres and libraries and because the show can work. It doesn't need the nights or anything. It can work anywhere. So it's sort of why not bring it to little small venues.
Would you like to go abroad with your things as well?
I mean, not always. That would be the dream.
So any young and up and coming young person that wants to get into theatre and acting and stuff, what's the one advice you would give them to push and keep on going? Because a lot of kids these days, because of social media, there's a lot of pressure and they don't know whether people are gonna like their art. Art's very subjective. So what's the one advice would you give a young kid, a female, male, whatever? What advice would you give them coming up? Acting role.
Wow, I think one thing is that there's no timeline. There's no set timeline. You don't have to have done a certain thing by a certain age. Everyone's journey is different, and not to get to 24 and be thinking, oh my god, I haven't made it yet. That I don't know if there's such things like making it. It's just do things at your own pace. There's no timeline.
Totally, and that I've had articulated to be really nice by it's an Arsene Wenger quote, right? And he says it's not about the intensity of motivation, it's about the longevity of the motivation. I think that is really good advice. And also in terms of that social media stuff, don't listen to the noise. You know what I mean? Don't take any notice of what other people are saying. You know, because people are always gonna
have an opinion.
Don't listen to it. Just keep going.
And where can they follow you on social media? Because we're coming to the end of the video.
So we are at the Devil Wears Dada on Instagram, and on Twitter we are Devil Wears Dada 1.
Oh, 1. Remember that.
Someone had taken the name, so we were 1.
Okay, boom. It was lovely interviewing both of you.
Thanks so much,
and
mate.
keep pushing for your stuff, and I'll be following your stuff and watching your stuff.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
We out.
It's been a pleasure.